my channel, Sharp Designs by Lakeisha, where I am designing my way through life and balling on a budget. Today I decorated my Christmas tree, as you can see it behind me, and I'm going to share it with you guys. I had so much fun creating it. All of the items used for this tree were discussed in my previous video for my shopping haul for this holiday season. So if you have any questions about any of those items, please be sure to check out that video. I did discuss everything and where I got them from, as well as cost. Hello to all of my new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing. So the first thing I did was get all of my ornaments and decorative pieces organized and laid out so that I would easily be able to transition from one thing to another. My first big task for my Christmas tree is my topper. I did this last year, but not on the scale that I did it on this year. So I wanted to make sure I had that right before I did anything else, because that would determine how the rest of my ornaments and decorative pieces were going to be laid out on my tree. To finish off my topper, I'm using these gold colored leaves. I'm so glad that I did purchase these because they're giving my topper the perfect amount of fullness. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is my boas, and I'm just going to kind of figure this out. This is my first time doing this, so. To add the boa to the tree, I started on one end and worked my way from side to side, and I did that with each boa until I made it to the top. While I was adding the boa, I just kind of tucked it in between the branches to give it a more snowy effect. And this is what it looked like. It didn't really look like much to me at this point, but in the end, I was very glad I did it. Next thing I'm going to do is add in these all throughout the tree. And I did just that. I took my stem pearls one by one and stuck them in random places in between each layer of the boas. And I loved how these came out because they were perfect to match the stems that I had in the topper with the pearls on them. And after I finished with the white ones, I then went in with my cream and gold pearls and stuck those in the tree as well. And this is how it came out. At this point, the boas weren't looking so lonely up there, and it was starting to look like something a little bit. So my next step is going to be to add in my flowers. I have these in two shades. I have my cream ones, and I had these on my tree last year, so I reincorporated them into my design this year. And this is how they looked. And next up are my gold flowers with the silver shimmer. I just went in and added those in randomly the same way that I did the cream ones. And this is how it looked after my cream and gold flowers were added in. The gold flowers were perfect to incorporate my gold leaves that I use in the topper. And now I have my lights lit, and these boas are really looking like something, y'all. And next up are my gold glitter leaves that I used on my tree last year. I'm just going to slide those in random places. And this is how those look once they were all in. They were perfect because they matched perfectly with my cream flowers with the gold trim. And the last thing that I'm going to add before I put my ornaments on the tree are these pretty gold leaves. I showed you guys these in my haul for this year's holiday decorations. I decided to just add them in spots that needed to be filled in. And this is how those came out. Gave a little bit of contrast with the other golds that I had on the tree. So these are my ornaments for this year's tree. Mixed in some new with some old. I have cream and silver glitter, some gold, some matte gold down there, some gunmetal, some glam snowflakes and pendants, And then I also have some glam crystal. And that's it. And then that's Dakota's D from last year. Gonna have to take her to get some cute ones to match this tree for this year. Let's get started. At this point in the game, I'm putting my hooks on my ornaments because those are the last things that I have to put on the tree. And Dakota came in from watching her cartoons to see what I was doing and helped me out a little bit. And she's all done. All I have to do is put my decorative boxes and my reindeers on the base of the tree. But this is how it looks with all of my ornaments. I love it so much. All right, and my final step to setting up my tree was putting my reindeers that I showed you guys in my haul for this year with my decorative boxes, and they were the perfect touch. All I have to do now is finish buying Dakota's Christmas presents and get me some coordinating wrapping paper for her gifts, and my tree is all complete. I'm still working on finishing up redecorating my front room, but I just had to show you guys the view from the stairs of my Christmas tree. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you loved this video as much as I did. I am really happy with how my tree came out this year. If you love this video, please go ahead and give me a big thumbs up and leave me some comments below and let me know what you think. And I will see you guys on the next vlog. Happy holidays.